What's cracking, everybody? New video. So today, I wanted to bring up how those of you that have been with my channel for a long time, you guys remember, for the longest time, people were asking me to tell stories about prison. And I used to always say, no, that's not my thing, right? And it's still not. And one of the reasons why I used to give was I gave the state enough of my time, right? I'm no longer in prison. But every time I talk about it, mentally, I'm placing myself back there. But we're all placed on a path for a purpose. You know, my experiences in life, my experiences in prison have allowed me to, have molded me and shaped my mind to see things the way that I see them, to appreciate things the way that I do. Um, but these last few days, it seems like in the comments there's a whole lot of gang experts, prison gang experts, or just prison experts, period, that are speaking on stuff, right? And I saw one last night. I don't know when the person commented, but I saw it last night. And it said something about how Mexicans from Southern California can't touch anything a black person touched or eat anything that a black person touched. And let's make sure we clarify that. That was in the youth authority. That was not in prison. And as I spoke about in a past video, you know, most dudes in there that are really, pushing the line, they respect their adversary. You know what I mean? It you know. So let me tell you a story. I think I've told this before, but I'm gonna shout out a couple of people. But anyways, so I worked in the kitchen, right? And I worked in the kitchen with a couple dudes. Uh, I'm actually gonna say the names. I worked in the kitchen with Time Bomb, Time Bomb from Swan. Shout out to Time Bomb. Hope you're doing well. And I worked in the kitchen with Killer Watts, the Compton Pyro. And those are my buddies, man. For as close as you could be, as cool as you could be with a black in prison, we were. We chop it up. Those of you that know Bomb or his brother that's on death row or Killer Watts, hope I said Killer Watts because he's got a brother named Killer Wayne. Hopefully I said Killer Watts because that's his name. Um, then you know what those guys, who they were running around with, but obviously they were both Bloods, but um, it was funny because Bomb had some responsibilities, and um, I used to, I can't put him out there, and Killer had gone to prison at 17. He should get drunk and tell me his damn life story, man. And he told me, I went from juvenile hall to San Quentin and going to war, with the legends. He went through all that. And he was a cool ass dude, man. And he used to say straight up, he was like, I think we have a crew that might give the Southerners a run for their money. He said, man, and I know it ain't personal. He said, because I like you a lot, man. He goes, but I would like to know if our crew can fuck with you guys. And we laughed about it. I mean, it's not, that's what people don't get, man. At the end of the day, we're men, you know. Yeah, there's racial lines and there's political lines and stuff like that. But when you're just, when there's times of peace, your guard is always up. You got your weapons on you, but you ain't after each other. That's what people don't get. They think it's always on in there. Nah, you're always ready for when it's on, you know? And let me tell you, a few months later, it did go off. There was a riot, 1996, big, huge riot. And I was sad to know that Time bomb got shot. We were in I'd say because I had left right before that. We had a little melee with the Vultures from Fresno. Shout out to Fresno. And I had went on that one. And then about 3 months later, the big riot happened. And I heard Bomb got shot and that he was in bad, condition. And I was like, damn. And Bomb wound up in my unit. And he came to shower and I saw him and I was like, he couldn't walk good. And you know what I'm saying? But I saw him on the tier. I said, hey, Bomb. And he saw me. He's like, hey, what's up, man? I told him, you good? You all right? He goes, hey, I'm getting better. And I told him, well, I'm glad you made it, homie. I'm glad to see you. That's what people don't get. When it jumps, everybody's trying to kill each other. It's about self-preservation. But when it's done, if you're cool with a dude, you're still cool with him. That did not mean that if we got out on the tier together, we weren't going to get into it. We both knew that. It was still on. It was at say. But that was still somebody I had respect for, and he had respect for me. I also want to shout out my boy C-Dog from Neighborhood Crib. That was a dude. He used to come to my door every morning, man. Hey, you good? Because he was a Mac rep. You good? You need anything? I'm good, homie. Thank you. There's a lot of good black dudes that I met in there, man. Those three just stood out to me because it's, at least right now, because it's early in the morning. My boss just pulled up and here I am double dipping, trying to get money here, and I'm about to get money there. But shout out to Hoodie from the Hood too. He did a response video to my video. Go ahead and check him out. But he can talk about it. Nate Dogg 916 could talk about it. Dirty Weather 916, they could talk about it. All these dudes that were really in the joint can tell you, man. When it's on, it's on. It's go time, and it's people just trying to kill each other. But when it's not on, people are trying to just do their time, get some money, take care of their family, smoke a little weed if that's your thing, get a few visits, get your little fill on and visiting, whatever. People don't want to constantly be at war, and those that have been to war are the last ones to want war. It isn't out of fear. It's out of knowing what the fuck you lose. You know what I mean? Cops get to sit on their ass all day, make all that damn money while you're in the cell with a knife waiting for a door to crack. You're in a very stressful situation. You place your family in stressful situation. Your mom's at home, worried about you. Your kids are worried. Whoever is worried. Believe me, they would rather have some money coming in, drink a soda when it's hot, have an ice cream, go to a visit. But all these experts in the comment section think, oh no, it's on all the time. It's not, man. And there isn't the animosity and the hate as a whole that people say. Do some people hate? Absolutely. But from every faction, And those are the people, a lot of times, nobody even wants to be their celly. Who wants that type of energy? There's already enough anger. There's already enough despair and stress in there, man. Unhappiness. You don't want the ones that are extra with all that bullshit in your cell. You don't even want them on the yard with you. Those are the ones usually they get identified and sent on the way. Hey, Holmes, we need you to do something for us, eh? Let them sit in the hole and learn how to do time. But anyways, I gotta get into work. I could have clocked in 2 minutes. Well, that's 2 minutes I lost for you guys, eh? Appreciate that. All right, I'm out. Make sure you tell the ones that you love them. Don't give up them opportunities, all right? I'm gone.